Okay, in this video I'm going to walk through my hard run win with the Red Tail ship. I know the quality of the video isn't anything special, I'm sorry. I didn't have fraps running on the highest setting, my computer isn't the best thing ever, it's okay. Let's see, the reason I chose the Red Tail is just, I don't know, I haven't done it before and I feel like it's a really good ship. It has one of the best starts out of any of the other ships. That at least you have access to the A and B types. I haven't seen all the C types yet. Let's see, this run is going to be my second run on hard mode that I'm going to be showing you, because the first one I did, I died stupidly because I thought I had the oxygen turned on, but I didn't, so my guys just died from lack of oxygen. That doesn't count. So this one that I'm showing you, I won, and I'm just going to go through my thought process and the decisions that I've made, and I guess I'll explain some basic things and, I don't know, the more advanced strategy things as I go. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to be talking over the gameplay that I did. I sped up a lot of the parts just so that you don't get stuck with me just sitting there trying to decide. Right now, I'm trying to decide whether I should have the Mantis be in the engine, or if I should have the human be in the engine there. I mean, my decision for making it be to keep them where they were is that the Mantis I'm going to want to be moving around and fighting generally, so I don't want him to be on anything important. And so I feel like the engines are more important than the shields to have somebody on, just because, I don't know, I prefer that extra dodging. Eventually, when I get more crew members, I'm going to want to take the Mantis off the shields and have like an NG or something better on it so that the Mantis can go around and fight people. And if I decide to get the crew teleporter, I'm going to send the Mantis to the other ship. So, I don't know. To me, I just kind of hold the engines a little higher than the shield recharge rate, I guess. So that's why I kept the Mantis where I kept them. So now I'm just looking to make sure I have a clear path to get to the exit there. Because the worst thing that happens is you start going one way in a path and then like you get stuck and then you can't actually get to the exit, then you have to go around back into the rebel fleet. So it's always good just to go ahead and just check to make sure you actually have a path to the end there. Always choose to fight the ships every single time. You never want to ignore a chance to fight a ship and get scrap and items and things like that. Always click to fight them every single time. There's never a reason not to fight unless you have like 1 health left and you think you're going to die or something and you just need to get to a store. Like, unless you're just about to die, like, you pretty much always want to fight the ships. Because the whole point of all the parts up until Sector 8 is to gather as much scrap and material and everything as possible, so why would you ignore an option to get scrap and stuff? So, I mean, no, this fight was really straightforward. Just have all your lasers aimed right at their weapons. Take away the threat, and you just kill them fast. And also, I mean, it's pretty obvious, always make sure that all your lasers are shooting at the same time, so that one of them will knock out the shield, and then the other 3 have chances to hit. I mean, it's pretty obvious. And all of these lasers have the same recharge rate anyways. They all take 10 seconds, so there's no reason not to fire them at the same time. I mean, that's what I've seen. Like, I've seen some of my friends play the game, and like, they don't shoot their weapons at the same time for some reason. I mean, like, that's the most obvious thing to do, is to shoot all your lasers at the same time to make sure that you take out the shields, and so that you have as much of a chance to take out the shields and hit stuff as possible. I mean, yeah, here it's just want to take out the threat. Just the weapons is the only threat they have, so you just take that out and then just kill the ship. This one's a pretty easy one too. I mean, this is why this one has like the best starts. It's, I don't know, it's like the most powerful start, I feel like, out of all the ships pretty much. Just the 4 lasers is just fantastic, because all the ships in the beginning only have 1 shield anyways, or none, so you just have one of the lasers takes out the shield, and if you miss with 1, it's okay, another one will take it out, and you still have 2 going through to hit the ship. I mean, that's really good there. Right here, I mean, there's no reason to not click the prompts to help, because you'll probably get something out of it, so you just click that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's good to get up the shields first, in general. Especially with this ship, too. Because, I mean, you could try to save up money to get to a store and get better weapons or something, but honestly, the first 2 sectors, the current weapon layout for this ship is perfectly fine to get you through the first 2 sectors without any trouble. And then, I mean, once you get to the 3rd sector, then you really want to have some other way of fighting the ship. So, I mean, the only other option then would be to maybe get up the engines right now, but just right now with what the level the engines are, just getting it so it's like 5 or 10% more evasion isn't that much right now. So, I mean, I would just prefer to get up the 1 shield. I think it just keeps you safer in general right now. I mean, the engines are definitely very important for sure, but I just think right now it's better to get the shields. But I mean, soon we're going to be trying to get the engines up because our evasion is a very, very important part of this game for sure. Also, when you're deciding where to jump with your ship, it's always a good idea to aim for the nebulas in the normal sectors, just because it slows down the rebel fleet, so you usually have more time to jump around and find stuff. Oh yeah, I mean, this is an easy one. Just put all your lasers to the weapons. And, oh, another thing too that a lot of people do that I don't understand is they keep power in the oxygen tank when they should be putting it elsewhere. Because, I mean, as long as you have the oxygen above like 20%, it doesn't matter at all. So, I mean, it's always a good idea just to take out the oxygen and put it into whatever else you need, like the engines or shield or whatever. Yeah, getting the power bar. Yeah, it's probably best just to have the 1 shield and all the lasers here. So the shield can just take the blast from the laser and oh, the one good thing about this ship is the fact that the basic lasers have a recharge time of 10, small bombs have a charge time of 13, so your lasers will hit their ship before their small bomb can activate. So that's another reason why this ship is good, it's just the speed of the lasers is great, so it beats out the small bombs. Oh, I had to turn it off and come back on. That's why everything just changed. There's nothing here. I mean, the next thing I want to buy is probably get up the engines one. It's probably what I should be going for. Definitely attack it. Why would I not want to get the storage cache? I don't know. I mean, this is an obvious one. Just go right for the weapons. And then to kill it faster, you can just hit the cockpit. Ow. Because, I mean, when the cockpit is completely damaged, then this should have 0 evasion, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that was good. Could get a weapon I can sell. It's not a good weapon for me at all, but I can sell it. I think it's worth here to get the engines one. I think I did. Because I can get the engines and then get a power bar. Yeah. And then you always just want to try to make it so your last jump lands on the exit right before the rebel fleet gets there. So you get to as many beacons as you can. Yeah, definitely a civilian ship for sure. Oh, here we go, there's hacking. Something that I hadn't seen before. The Artemis, though, our lasers aren't faster than the Artemis, which sucks. I mean, it is by 1 second, but it's not enough time to get over. Because the Artemis can fire right before the lasers hit it. Oh, this was me just reading what the hacking does. All it does is, like, they activate it and it decharges that room pretty much for either, like, what is it, 4, 6, or 10 seconds, and then they have to wait, like, how long did they have to wait? And they have to wait a little while before they can do it again, so it just comes in bursts, and it locks the doors, so my guy can't get out like I thought he could. And then the ion thing that he used, it stunned my mantis up top too. That's new also. I didn't realize that happened. So I just need to wait for him to repair the weapons there. But I mean, you can still get through with 3 lasers. There's no reason not to shoot him, yeah. And I mean, the hacking I don't have to worry about right now because it doesn't have any guns operational. And see, it just comes in bursts. It did it again right there. I think it did it again right there. I don't know. Yay! Something to sell. I think it might be worth getting one more engine before I upgrade. No, I think it's probably a good idea to save money actually for a store. Not right now though, because I don't have enough money to buy anything at a store. Well, actually, I guess I would if I sold the items, but I'll just get the store in the next section. Because honestly, the weapon layout I have is perfectly fine for the first 2 sectors. There's no rush to buy anything new right now. Yeah, again, just go for the weapons. That's all you really need. And make sure you take off the oxygen and put it into the engines to get some extra evasion. See, look at that. I just evaded the weapons getting hit. Like, even though... Oh, well, I just got hit in the cockpit. Even though the evasion's only like 20% or something like that, like, that's still really helpful. Then my laser just shot down the drone. I love it when that happens. So my main concern still is killing their weapons. Well, honestly, here, one trick to do is to wait for an asteroid to hit the shield and then shoot my lasers right after the asteroid knocks down the shield. So that, like, all 4 shots get in. But I mean, I don't know, I didn't really need to. I was fine either way. And this is another reason why it's really good to have 2 shields to get up first, just for if you get into an asteroid field or something, having the extra shield is amazing. It's much better than having the extra engine. And right here I'm just waiting for the oxygen to refill because I had it off. It's usually good to be patient, just wait for the oxygen to refill before you move on. And yeah, I can't get to the store in time. See, it would be nice to go to a store right now because I can sell the items I have, and I'd probably be able to buy some kind of laser or something. Oh, it's a holy crap of weapons floating in space. That's always nice. That's actually the charge laser's actually pretty nice. I would need another power in my weapons though, so I'm definitely going to save up money now to try to improve my weapons probably. And like get the power bar, upgrade the weapons. Either buy new lasers or I'll probably just use the charge laser I just picked up. Let's see, right here. Having the green sections are more likely to get stores than any of the other ones. So I mean, it's nice to go through those 3 green sections to get weapons, because all I want really is to replace the basic lasers with like either like some burst lasers or something. Like there's lasers that use 2 power and shoot 3 lasers. Those are the ones that I want if I can. But ideally, I want to like have 3 of those basic lasers be replaced with like burst lasers that cost 2 power and shoot 3 each. Just looking around. Yeah, I can't go around up top, so there's no point in going up top. Yeah, I just hit the weapons here. I want to try to take out the missile. This is the main problem. Yeah, I mean that's gonna happen. That's why the Artemis is a good weapon, because its charge time is 11 seconds, so I mean it can beat out the basic lasers. Or it doesn't beat them, just it gets off a shot in time. Yeah, I'm just looking. I mean, ideally I'd probably want to get another weapon or something. The next upgrade is gonna be towards upgrading my weapons most likely. I would like to find a store now because I have items to sell too. Always attack the pirate. Attack the pirate. The Red Giant Gang. Yeah, just hit the weapons. This guy's really unthreatening. I don't even need to freaking take off the oxygen to put the power in my engines, but I did anyways, just because there's no reason not to. Well, I guess there's a reason not to. The reason not to is that there's no reason to do it in the first place, because they're not even going to get through with the 2 shields. I mean, eventually they get through, but... And one of the good thing about the red tail is that the guy who's manning the weapons, he levels up super fast, because you have 5 things firing, or sorry, you have 4 things firing, and they all have a really short charge time.
Oh wow,
That's always nice. Yeah, now I have too many items in my inventory, so I have to sell one. I was gonna just put in the heal bomb, but the basic laser is worth less than the heal bomb, so it's like, oh, I'm gonna end up selling one of my basic lasers to the store anyway, so I might as well just get the extra 10 scrap, because the heal bomb you sell for 20, the basic laser you sell for 10. And so now I'll just upgrade my weapons and get a power bar, so now I have that charge laser. And for those of you who don't know, the charge laser, it takes 6 seconds to charge up 1 charge, and it can hold up to 2 charges, so after 12 seconds it'll be fully charged. So now my plan for battle is to wait 12 seconds and then send all 5 of my shots at it. So that way, like, if they have 2 shields, I would rather send 5 lasers at the same time. Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, that, you can get good things out of any of them. The one that I chose to just dock on the side is you won't lose anybody, but you can get hurt, so I just do that one. At least as far as I know, you don't lose anybody. I've never lost anybody to that. But I mean, it's worth that. I can spare some hull damage, so I thought I'd just try it anyways. But yeah, so anyways, as I was saying, the battle plan is to wait 12 seconds now to fire all 5 lasers at once, rather than just fire 4 at once. Because if they have 2 shields, you want to, of those 5 shots, one of them is going to miss probably, and then hopefully you hit the shield down with 2 more than 2 actually hit the ship itself. This is another reason why this ship is good. You start off with a Mantis, which is really nice. I mean, there's tricks to dealing with the invasion, because there's, how many? There's 4 of them? 3 of them? I don't know, what I'm doing is unnecessary probably, but what you do is you force them to go into the med bay, pretty much, because they're only going to go into rooms where there's systems to destroy. So it's just kind of like if you take out the oxygen in all the places where they'd want to go, then they leave that room. And so if you only have oxygen everywhere except for like the med bay, then they'll go there for sure. Normally they'll go there anyways, even though I have like the shield one open. They just stayed in the med bay. I don't know, like they're not that smart, so you can definitely trick them for sure when there's intruders on board. This is just one trick to do. This is extremely necessary to do though if you have like only 2 or 3 guys and they have like 5 guys that come on board. Then you definitely just want to fight in the med bay. And it's like, now I get to the store. I want to try to go to as many beacons as possible to get money and then come back to the store so I can actually buy. Oh, well, no, actually I have 4 items right now, so I probably just want to go to the store right now so I can sell the items, just in case if I happen to get another item, I don't just lose one. So it's actually worth it to go to the store right now. No, there's no good weapons to buy. I was thinking about maybe keeping the breach missile, but I don't think it's worth it with the strategy that I have. I mean, first of all, they use up missiles anyways, and it's better to not try to use up... Oh, the halberd beam is pretty good, actually. But I can't really afford it. The mind control is not necessary. Like, if I'm not doing a crew teleporter strategy, so the mind control is not really necessary. I think it's better to just sell the breach missile and then probably just upgrade to 3 shields or something. Can I do that? Wait, how much does that cost? 100? Yeah. 3 shields is fantastic. You can just like sit there and like a lot of enemy ships just can't even get through it at all. If all they have is like lasers and stuff. Lasers and beams, sometimes they just can't even get through, so you can just sit there. They definitely attack the ship. Hey, this is an easy one. All they have is the ion, anything to laser. Yeah, like, it's pretty much impossible for them to get through my ship if I have all my shields up, but I don't even need to put all my shields up. But I am anyways. I don't know why I'm taking so long to decide here. Let's see, I waited for my charge thing to get both charges before I fired. 8 missiles is a lot of missiles, so that's actually worth a good amount considering this is hard mode, so you don't get very much scrap. Normally you'd want more scrap than that in other modes, but in hard, I don't know, you don't get very much scrap. I'm hoping to just get more scrap because I don't need missiles right now, and you can't really sell missiles that easily. You have to get lucky to sell missiles, so I don't really want them. I see right there, or right before I messed up, I accidentally shot my charge shot before it was fully charged on accident. So you wait for all of them to fully charge, and then you shoot them all. So you get all 5 shooting at once. So the most chances to hit, because you have to take into consideration they have evasion. Okay. Yeah, definitely gonna attack the pirate, as usual. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is an easy ship. They don't really have anything. The only real threat here is the fact that they can teleport onto your ship. So, I mean, since I thought that was the only threat, I'm like, alright, well, I'm gonna put my guy onto the doors so he can hold the doors so they can't get through. But it was only one guy they sent over, so I don't know what this ship was doing. There was no threat at all. I mean, that's only an ion weapon that he has. I don't understand what he was doing. So, I mean, I just easily took care of that. Just put the 3 people in there. And then now I have all of them charged. I mean, I don't know, the only real threat really is the teleportation. Like, it's just an ion thing that he's shooting. That's not going to do any damage to me. I don't know what this ship is all about. It doesn't make any sense. I think it was just a randomly poorly generated ship. Unless it's hiding something. I mean, like, I didn't even need to take my oxygen off into the engines because this ship is no threat. So yeah, just keep hitting the cockpit and shields and stuff just to kill it. Yeah. Got some scrap. Pike beam. Another weapon. So I've been getting a lot of items to sell. Normally I don't get that many items to sell. But I mean, yeah, that's good. Yeah, another power bar would be nice so I can have the full engine running. Nope, nothing here. I hate the ones where there's nothing. I think it's good to try to not go to the uncharted red sectors because that's where the Landis are, and the Landis seem to have more empty places than any of the other like red what do you call them? Red sectors to go to. An abandoned sector. Don't go to the abandoned sector when you have the option to go to another like aggressive sector like the Mantis or Pirate or anything like that is probably better because I think the Landis probably have more empty places to go to. Oh, here's a pulsar. This is something new too. All it does is just every, I don't know how much it is, every like 10 seconds or 15 seconds or something, every like 15, 20 seconds probably, it just sends out a pulse that does ion damage to random systems. It does a total of like 6 ion damage or something, used to like 2 different systems or something like that. Maybe 4 ion damage. I think it switches around. Oh, that was 5. 4 to the shields and 1 to the door. I don't know, it just does iron damage to you. And this particular fight for me, it's absolutely nothing to worry about. And I don't need to wait for the second charge. Since he has no shields, I could just shoot them. I should have taken this, but I'm pretty sure I remember not taking it. I don't know why I didn't. I just have a thing about surrendering, because you get more score if you kill a ship rather than surrendering. So I don't know, my natural instinct is to just to kill them and not surrender, so I get more score. But the score doesn't really matter right here. I was just trying to win. So it would have been better to take the drone, because that's something else I can sell. It was a good deal. I don't know why I didn't take it. Oh yes, I love getting the slavers. Always just attack the slaver scum, because they always give you the option to, like right before you kill them, they tell you that they'll transfer over one of their slaves if you let them live. So it's always worth it to just attack them rather than paying for the slave. And with Sucteria, though, I still have the ion damage on my shields, but they have only one laser and one beam weapon, so that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, all the ships in sectors 1 and 2, like, most of them just cannot even compete at all with the Red Tail. I don't know. I mean, there's some that can. I don't remember if there's any ships in Sector 2 with 2 shields or not, but those would be better at contending with the Red Tail, but so far, like, all of them have been pretty much nothing. The only ones that ever come near hurting me are the ones with, like, an Artemis or something. There we go, yeah, I get an NG, which is good. Oh, and here I remember I decided to put the NG on the shields rather than the Mantis, just because, I mean, I know that whenever I have, a lot of times you'll have people teleport over into your ship, so I would much prefer to send the Mantis to fight it rather than the NG, because right now the NG is not doing anything super important, and the Mantis's shield recharge rate skill was not up high enough, so I wasn't losing too much by switching them. I think it was fine to do that. Yeah, and I barely miscalculated that. I thought I would be able to get to the exit without having to fight the rebels, but I didn't. And honestly, it's really not that bad to fight the rebels. Sometimes I feel like it's better to just go to an extra beacon so that you can get more stuff. But I mean, normally though, when you go to the exit, that's a beacon itself where you can find items and things like that, but you can't find them. You can't get any items from the exit if the rebels took it over. So I mean, generally it's better to land on the exit right before the rebels get there, because that's a beacon anyways to get stuff from. Oh, and this is a anti-ship battery. That's another new thing that I didn't know what it was. It seems like it shoots things, but like it continuously misses until it tells you that it's locked on, and then it has a chance of hitting you after it locks on. So all those little circles flying by that you see aren't actually, I don't think are even capable of hitting me. Now it says, like, now it says target locked, and so now it has a chance of hitting me. I guess I should have talked about my approach to beating the ship. Just hit the weapons, that's all I wanted to do, and then you just try to jump out, because there's no reason to kill the ship, because you don't get anything. You get 1 fuel, and that's it. It's not worth taking extra damage and stuff over. And see, yeah, we got the anti-ship battery just missed me. I don't know why it has extra things flying by, because those can't hit you. And it's nice now, another new thing with the Advanced Edition is that you can have people on the sensors and the doors to improve them. So since I have the Mantis on the sensors, I can see their ship without actually having to upgrade the sensors to see the ship. I don't know why the heck he teleported into the med bay. I feel like they could work on the AI for the computers, because sometimes they just do stupid stuff. Like, they'll shoot bombs into systemless rooms and do absolutely nothing. I was like, why would you shoot a bomb there? That doesn't make any sense. And like that too, just teleporting into the med bay, that's the last place they want to teleport. Yeah, now I'm just killing the guy. Just chilling. Healing my people. Yeah, see, you can see my weapons guy already is fully upgraded, or the skills all the way up already, the weapons guy, and that's like before Sector 2 ends, you get him fully upgraded, which is always nice for the extra speed and the weapon recharges. There's nothing here. Oh, another thing that I kind of messed up on, it's not really a big deal though, is that I have my best weapon on the far right. of my weapon palette there, and I should have it on the far left, because if it's on the far right, it'll be the first one to go when the system gets damaged. So if they were to shoot my weapons, the charge laser would shut down, and I would much rather have a basic laser shut down than a charge laser shut down. Okay, and the thing they have there, that's just a charge weapon. I think they can probably charge up to 5 lasers, I believe, and then they have the single laser over there. And so the only way it's going to be a threat is if they actually charge up the laser all the way, which I don't think they're going to do, because computers are stupid. So I'm just trying to hit the weapons right now. Oh, charged up most of them. And still, I mean, like, with the evasion, all I need to do is, like, dodge with, like, 1 or 2 of them, and then they don't do anything. Because I have 3 shields. But yeah, I would just keep hitting the weapons, I mean... And now that I have the 1 laser down, I can try to hit the shields down. And now I'd probably just focus the weapons again since it's back up. Because right now I'd rather hit the weapons than hit the shield and then hit the weapons later. Just hit the weapons now. And now that it's down, I can aim for the shield again. I mean, you could go for the shield or the cockpit. I don't know how many bars of power they have in the cockpit, though. Like, if they have 3 bars of power in the cockpit, then it's not worth going for the cockpit. If they only have 1, then it would be worth going for the cockpit, because then they don't have any evasion when you disable or damage the cockpit all the way. And there we go. Yay, hull points restored. Let's see, what's the next thing I want to upgrade? Okay, I guess it's the engines. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I have a few things that I could sell right now, too. So if I do find a store, I'm not completely without ability to buy stuff, but, like, there's a store. Ideally, I want to go to, like, a few beacons and then come back to the store. Ideally, I want to go, like, 3 beacons, then go to the store, but I don't have that option. Always hail them, never ignore anything. Yeah, I mean, the fact is I didn't have any missiles, but, like, that's such a good deal, so I just kind of did it, and I'm going to a store anyway, so I can buy stuff from the store. I don't know, it may have been better to not do the trade. I would say it'd be better to not do the trade. Here, both of them give you stuff. I think if you just destroy the pirate ship, you're always gonna get something. You're either gonna fight the ship, I think, or get something. And if you just straight up help them, then they either just run away or they give you stuff, I think. So I just chose the one that I knew I would get something. I believe that's my interpretation of that event, at least. Now in the store, you just saw the flat cannon. Honestly, I believe the flat cannon is the best weapon I've seen so far in the Advanced Edition, including all the other weapons from the original. Like, it's just 4-2 power, and it shoots 3 things. I mean, well, okay, it's not the best weapon. That and the burst laser that shoots 3 lasers for 2 power, that's really good too. But I mean, the flat cannon is great though. The flat cannon it's equivalent to the burst laser, I guess, where for 2 power shoots 3 projectiles. That's just so good. And the flat cannon only has a 10-second charge, which is what makes it better than the burst laser. If you're gonna have 1 burst laser at least, it's better to have 1 flat cannon just because it charges a little faster. I mean, the projectile takes forever to get over to the ship when you shoot it, but every consecutive shot, I mean, after 5 shots, you'll have shot an extra volley than if you had the burst lasers, which is why I think the flat cannon's better. Even though you can't aim it, but you don't use a flat cannon to aim, you use it to knock down the shields. Okay, here I should have just secured it. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought by booby trapping it, I would like get something extra. I didn't know. The booby trapping it only slows down the rebel fleet, which it actually ended up working out, and I'm glad that I did that. But I shouldn't have done that because I only have 2 fuel left, and I needed a store. But I got really lucky with what happens next for... Yeah, I mean, for right here, I get an augment, what's it called, the advanced FTL navigation thing where you can jump to previously visited beacons. I just give him 15 for sure, because I have so many extra missiles. And so now, yeah, now I can jump to the store previously if I want to. So since I got that, and there's a store, it actually worked out that I booby-trapped the catch. I don't know how to say that word. I'm just gonna call it the catch. Normally I probably would have just gone down to that store to get fuel with only a 14 scrap, but since I now have the advanced navigation thing and I slowed down the rebel army, I decided to just go to another beacon, and then I would just jump up to the store up there, because I know there's fuel up there. There's 5 fuel up there for 3 scrap, which is a good deal. And then I can just jump back down to the exit. So I go here, I'm hoping I'm going to get fuel in this particular jump right here. But I didn't. But that's fine, because I have time, because I slowed down the rebel fleet. You always offer the help. I just wanted to read it when I was playing it. I love the new music that they added to the game. Like, it's really cool, actually. I'm pretty positive this music was, right now with what's playing, was not in it before, and I like it a lot. And so yeah, this is the NG, the quest to unlock the stealth cruiser that I just started. And so in the next sector, I'm gonna find the quest markers. Wait, what did I just do there? Oh, that was the trade for fuel. Yeah, okay. I traded the missiles for fuel. That's exactly what I'm saying. So yeah, now I'm going to jump back up to the store up there, buy more fuel, because I know there's fuel up there, and then jump back down to the exit. Since now I have the advanced FTL thing. Then I'm going to sell the advanced FTL navigation thing next time I get to a store. Because I would much rather get it. I think it's 25 scrap you get for selling it. 20 scrap? It's 20 or 25. I don't remember. And then yeah, I really just buying the fuel. I mean, if I would have sold it now, but it's 25, but I need to jump back to the exit. NG controlled. And so now by doing the NG quest too for the stealth cruiser, you get a lot of stuff for doing it, even though I already unlocked the stealth cruiser a long time ago. Oh, this music is so cool. Well, I guess I'm going to actually be kind of making it quieter for the video because I'm talking over it. But you should still be able to hear it a little bit. This time I'm securing it. Yeah, you get scrap and a stuff. So I think that's better. Well, I mean, you get 2 extra turns to find stuff, or you could just get stuff now. So really it's only like you get 1 extra turn to find stuff, because the 1 space you jumped getting to there, you're now losing, because you're getting nothing. You're just losing 2 missiles. So really you get 1 extra chance to get something. So why would I want 1 extra chance to get something when I can just get something right then? Hopefully that made sense. In conclusion, just freaking secure the catch. Oh, they're trying to get away, so I need to focus the I need to forget about the weapons and just focus the cockpit. Always focus the cockpit whenever you're going to try to stop them from getting away. And with the flat cannon, you need to shoot it, wait a while, and then shoot the other 3 lasers like right when it's hitting it, because the flat cannon takes forever to get over. See, right now, once you set them, the 3 lasers shooting at a different time than the flat cannon, then you can just auto fire them on, because now they're already separated at the right amount of time, and then they'll each just keep firing 10 seconds later. So I should have it on auto fire right now, but I turned it off just because I'm used to turning it off for when I had the charge laser. It just keeps shooting that. Like, I mean, they only have those lasers. They're not going to get through because they don't shoot them together like you're supposed to. Yeah. Too bad that you don't get anything from this ship, though. When you have to let them go. I'm like, why can't I kill them? Why is that not an option? I clearly have the ability to kill them right now. And they're not our friends, so there's no reason not to kill them, but it doesn't let you. Just for the NG ship quest thing. So now I'm going to go down, then go up to the store. Since I have 2 fuel, then I'll buy fuel at the store. And hopefully find a better laser is what I want. And that's a horrible trade, so I'm not doing that. And I didn't even have the fuel anyways. And I didn't get anything I wanted here, which sucked. I mean, the drone control is a decent choice actually, but the battery and the... Well, I haven't actually looked into the battery yet. I don't know how good the battery is. Just reading it doesn't seem like anything special, but... Because I'd rather, instead of buying a battery, I would just upgrade my reactor. The battery's only going to be good once you have more things than you can power, which I don't have right now, so there's no reason to buy it now. So yeah, I'm just doing the math. I'm going to sell the advanced navigation thing that I have. And then I'm going to buy the scrap recovery arm. If you're like within the first like 5.5 sectors or something, you should get the, if you're within the first five sectors, or the first 5 sectors or earlier, I think it's worth it to get the scrap recovery arm, because you're going to get 500 scrap within the last like 3 sectors most likely. So it's going to be worth it then. But I got in the 3rd sector, which is nice. Luckily those drones don't shoot down the flak cannon. I thought they were going to at first. Oh, I hit it. That's awesome. It doesn't matter. It doesn't stop me from doing anything. And they're trying to get away too, because it's the decoy from the NG mission. And yeah, they can't even get through. Like, they have a horrible weapon layout. I don't know what the heck weapon layout that is. Like, it's literally impossible for them to get through if the person just has 2 shields. Never let them go, just kill them. Always kill if you have the option to get their stuff. Or whatever option lets you get the most stuff. And then yeah, just make sure to always have the... Oh wait, no! Their thing actually can shoot down this. They have the better version of the defense drone, the one that can shoot lasers in the flak. But I mean, it's not enough though. The defense drone Rock 2 can shoot down lasers in the flak stuff. But yes, again, make sure that you have the flak hit and then the lasers come in like right after, just so you can aim better, because you can't aim very well with the flak cannon. I mean, it still will hit stuff and be fine. It's just you want to hit exactly what you want to hit. So it's better to aim with the laser second and hit the shields with the flak. Here I chose to just dislodge the ship and try to be friendly with them, and hopefully they give me stuff, and then they did give me stuff, and they gave me a good amount of stuff, so that was good. Right now I really want to get better weapons, so I want to save my money to get better weapons or something, or something to help me defeat enemies more efficiently. Either weapons or like a drone system could be good too. And also, the new hacking system is good too, but I'll talk more about that later, because I do end up getting that actually. Sorry to ruin the suspense, I do end up getting the hacking system. I know now it's all ruined. There's no reason to watch anymore. This isn't meant to be like a story time. What's gonna happen? This is just kind of me walking through my run for anybody who, I don't know, wants to see my point of view on the game. And maybe learn a thing or two. Or just make fun of how stupid I am. I don't know. And yeah, this one was really easy. That's why I love I want to get more things like the flak cannon or burst lasers or something. But I couldn't. Yay, and I get stuff. Yeah, they gave you the augment, they gave you scrap, repair your hull. And this is why never buy, when you go to shops, never buy repair hull unless you're like actually below like, I don't know, like 40% or something. Then you can buy a few, because you'll run into events that just heal you, and then you would have wasted money. And instead of repairing your hull, you should have been buying weapons or other systems to help you do better and get more scrap without taking as much damage. So usually you want to always ride the line with repairing your hull. You just usually don't want to do it until you actually get to be low. I mean, unless you literally are going to, like, you think you're going to die, then you should buy it. But other than that, there's no need to buy it. at the store at least. Or if you just get a really good deal where it's like we'll repair like 10 points a hull for like 5 scrap, then yeah. I've never had anything bad happen in this event when I participated in the study, so I don't know. I always just do it. I feel like it should be possible for one of my crew members to like die or something, but I've never had that happen. So. No, I'm thinking I have 3 jumps until the rebels get, or I guess 4 jumps until the rebels cover the exit. So that's why I'm going down there. This one is easy. All I have is those lasers. It's just the bomb I need to look out for is all. And they teleported over, but I have the mantis, so. And then just kind of, there we go. They hit, and I'm shooting my lasers. Get the weapons down. Oh, I didn't get the bomb down. I mean, that was smart of them to have it separately. Smart of them, like they did it. And the bomb missed anyways. There we go, now the bomb's down. There we go. More scrap. So yeah, I really just want to save my scrap for some kind of system or weapon or something. There we go, this is a good deal. I love these, especially at a time like this. Oh yeah, they said they'll improve my reactor if I give them 3 missiles and 3 drone parts, or 3 missiles and 2 drone parts. So I'm like, all right, and they upgraded my reactor by 1. Since I'm not using missiles, the drone parts I am using, but I have enough right now. And I'm going to be looking for stores, and I have another green sector next sector, so I should be able to find stores there. Yeah, they just upgraded my reactor by 1, which is nice. Zone home worlds. I don't know why it gave me that achievement. I've gotten that one before. I think it's just because I downloaded the advanced edition. It did that for some reason. And there's a store. I'm happy to see that. I'm going to choose to go to 2 areas before I go to the store to try to gather a little bit more scrap. Because I mean, there's a lot of things that I would like to buy. Like if I could buy like cloaking and a weapon or something would be perfect. Or like drone control and a good weapon or something. So I mean, I try to get as much scrap as I can before I get there. But of course, they are both empty, so I got nothing. That's the one thing about the nebulas is that a lot of times there's nothing in them, but they slow down the rebel fleet though. I was sad here to not see any good weapons. I mean, they have the heavy laser 1 at least, but I would much prefer to have the burst laser that like shoots 2 shots rather than shoots 1 good shot. So I don't know, I wasn't happy to see these weapon choices. But the hacking here, yeah, I just sell the titanium system casing. Because it's a 15% chance to not have your systems take damage when they get hit. I mean, I don't know, it's 40 scrap you get for selling it. I think it's worth selling it. Oh yeah, the drone control is nice because I was wanting to get cloaking so I could dodge missiles, but the drone control works just as well as cloaking against like 1 missile. It's pretty much equivalent to it in the sense that like you'll be able to hit down like 2 volleys of missiles, or hit down 1 missile for. What am I saying? If they only have 1 missile, then the defense drone is better. If they have 2 missiles, though, then I prefer the cloaking. But even if you cloak away the 2 missiles with cloaking, then the next 2 missiles that come at you are going to hit you then. And I think the 2 after that will hit you too before you can cloak again. But I mean, I like having the one. Having 1 defense drone is nice just to block from missiles, because missiles is like the one thing that I'm most nervous about, I guess, being hit by. But see, like, now that they're starting to have, like, I just got the defense drone and they have 2 missiles, so I'm like, oh, it's a good thing I got the defense drone. The one thing that I really need to focus on now, though, is some way to just kill the ships better. Like, my weapons are starting to be not quite as powerful as they were now that they have, like, 3 shields and that the evasion is going up. Because now that the evasion of the enemy ships is going up, it's actually starting to be a problem. I mean, like, I'm still fine. It's just I would really like to have something like have my basic lasers be burst lasers. I don't know how a fire even started in there because the action was all gone. There we go. So I was really happy I bought the defense drone right then. Like right after I buy it, there's a ship with 2 missiles. And the automated ones always have really good evasion, it seems. So, I mean, the one weakness to my strategy is, like, if they have good evasion and lots of shields, it can be hard to get through. But, I mean, every strategy has a weakness of some kind. I mean, evasion hurts pretty much every strategy other than, like, the crew teleporting strategies. But, I mean, that's also why beams are good. If you can throw, like, a flat cannon, like, 2 basic lasers, and then have, like, a halberd beam or something come in, that can be pretty strong. But I opted not to buy the halberd beam a while ago because I couldn't really afford it then. And I mean, I don't think it's... Oh wow, I did upgrade it. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like I'm going to want to try to find a store. Like right now, I want to try to explore as many areas as possible there to find a store to buy a better freaking, like, lasers or something. And I don't have anything to sell, if I'm remembering correctly. Huh. It might have been worth not upgrading that. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, right now, my engine, I just upgraded to, like, the optimal level that I stop at, because up until the, let's see, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th level, like, upgrading it from 0 to 1 gives you 5 evasion, 5% evasion, 1 to 2 gives you 10, 2 to 3 gives you 15, and it goes up by increments of 5 until you get to the 5th level, and it stops at 25, and then the 6th one is only 28, so stopping the engine upgrading at 5, I think, is always best. Because you're going to want the power to be going into other things, and you're not going to be able to just power your engine fully. So right now, I don't need to really upgrade my engine anymore, unless for some reason I just cannot come upon anything else to help me fight the enemy ships. But yeah, I mean, it's always good whenever you... the technique I use for the flat cannon is I'll shoot the flat cannon, and when I feel like it's closed out, it's hit spacebar, see if it's in the picture of the enemy ship. If it's not in the picture, I hit spacebar again, and you just hit spacebar, let go of spacebar, hit spacebar, let go of spacebar, hit spacebar, just so that you can wait until it's just before hitting the shield, then you send over the rest of your lasers. Ah, yes, my flat cannon hit the drone. I need to send somebody better than the Mantis in there. I should just send the NG because he doesn't have anything to shoot my shields with anyways. So I should send the NG and yeah, I should send pretty much all my guys except for my Zoltan. I want more scraps than 17. I think at this point 17 is a little bit low for a hard mode. If this was normal mode, 17 would be way low. I think what's that? This is Sector 4? Sector 4, I think. Sector 4, I'm trying to think for hard mode. Like, I've only played hard. This is only my second time playing hard mode, so I don't know what all the scrap is like that well. I think that you normally want to go for, I don't know, yeah, 30. 30 is a good number. That's like almost twice as much. I guess in Sector 4 you probably want at least like, if they offer you less than 25, or if they offer you less than 23, then I would say just kill them and hope that you get more. Probably. I'm just making that guesstimation right now, and that might be not the best, but something like that for Sector 4. Well, you just kind of go off of feeling. And if you feel like it's just too little, then just kill them and hope that you get more. So now, since I haven't found a store yet and I'm getting scrap, I'm actually happy with the fact that I bought the extra engine. Because it also helps your engine man and the cockpit man improve their skills when you get up the engines earlier. Because then you evade more, so that they get up their skill more. Zoltan. Oh, the mind control is so annoying. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's really annoying. Yeah, this ship I was actually a little bit concerned about. It looks like they have a lot of stuff. The only thing is, though, they don't shoot their weapons at the same time like they should. So normally this would be a pretty scary thing. Like, they shoot the flat cannon, the burst laser, and then they do the fire beam comes across, but they don't shoot them together properly. Well, they just shot the laser properly with the flat cannon, but that's because that laser has 12 recharge and the flat cannon has 10, so the next one won't be together. But they didn't wait for the fire beam, which I think is... See, look, the fire beam got nothing. If they had just waited, they would have put like 3 of my rooms on fire or whatever, and that would have sucked. And see, now, this one right here, the flat cannon is going to be completely off of the burst laser for there. It's because there's extra 2 seconds for each one. And see, the burst laser still hasn't shot yet, and I'm already almost recharged my shields all the way because they didn't shoot them at the same time. Oh, they just took it down. But the computers are stupid. They should improve the AI, honestly. For making a hard mode, like, I mean, I like that they had there be less scrap and things like that. And I think they might have equipped some of the ships with more stuff or something. I'm not sure if they did that or not. But I would have liked to have seen an improvement in the AI, like just to shoot the stuff together rather than shooting it separately. Like, a fire beam is completely useless if you don't shoot it in like succession with your lasers and flat cannon or whatever, because you just hit the freaking shield with it and it does nothing. It's just like a complete waste of weapon. And the bombs, too. They shoot the bombs at systemless rooms. Like, why? I feel like they can easily program them to make it choose maybe just at least a random system-filled room or something. I think it's really annoying otherwise.